Darcy, I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
I have to read your intro. I'm a newscaster.
Okay.
You know my next guest from The Good Place, Barry, A League of Their Own, and the upcoming Sunny Nights on Hulu. It's Darcy Carden. By the way, that's shortlist. It's giving shortlist because your resume, it just keeps going.
So is yours.
No, Darcy. Darcy, mine don't go like yours.
Well, you had practically a decade at one place.
Did work one place for a long time.
So that's gonna shorten it, but it's the place.
Yes, it's the place. Yeah. Darcy, I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you for doing this.
An honor.
And I kind of like our kind of matching get-ups. I had sambas to put on my feet, but I thought we shouldn't.
White with black or black with white?
Black with white.
I almost wore those.
So are we the same person?
We kind of are.
Maybe. Yeah. I feel connected to you already. What's happening?
Wait, can I see how good your nails look? Are they little hearts?
They're little hearts.
For V-Day?
For V-Day. I'm usually never this person. Should we do a close-up?
Don't do one on mine.
Somebody told me that the way I show my nails on FaceTime is wrong because I go, do you see my nails?
Little claws? Do you see my little shrimpies?
As opposed to everyone does this.
That's true.
I go, see my nails?
I just got a manicure, and it was a manicure that it was very tender and loving, if this makes sense. The woman that gave it to me, I was like, I loved her and she was sweet and it was like a good experience. Mm-hmm. And this was on Saturday and today is what, Wednesday?
Yes.
Most of the polish has popped off.
Exactly. I will tell you, when I was going to say gentle manicure, get out of here. That's how I feel about gentle manicure.
Gentle manicure, she put on the polish too gently and then maybe all of my little, what do you call these things?
Cuticles
are, now they're kind of raggedy.
Again, as though you didn't go on Saturday.
But I do love her.
You went for the vibes.
Yeah, I did.
Sweet lady.
She's really sweet.
Who or what do you want to say thanks to before we dive deep?
Okay. Now, here's the thing. Mm-hmm. I had something.
Okay.
And then something happened just a minute ago.
Isn't that crazy how
I'm like, this? I want to say thank you to this person.
Okay. Is there a world in which you say thanks to the person? And then I also want to know what you were going to say thanks to. Yeah, because there's no real rules.
That's
here.
right.
Okay.
Because what if the rule was thank two different situations?
It could have been that.
It could have been that. And then I would have had to do this.
Yes.
Okay. So as I was parking, I had to do something. I was in the valet downstairs and the guy he was busy, right? Mm-hmm. So he kind of did this thing where he did like a hand motion, do this with that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck, I hope I get this right. Uh-huh. So it was like a tight squeeze to kind of go forward and then reverse into the spot.
Okay.
And then that was the exchange. And then I walked around the corner and a guy who was driving out of the parking lot said, that was some really good parking. Opened his window and shouted it out the window. And I was like, damn, I really needed that because I felt like I had done a good job. And I was just sort of like, I guess I've been thinking about parking earlier.
Do you get anxious about parking
Not
in LA?
Anxious.
Okay.
No, my thought it's so cocky. My thought is I can park anywhere.
I know that's right.
I can park anywhere, any space.
That.
But it's like a thankless
to be able to park.
Yes.
I do pride myself in parking, my ability to park too. I reverse into all spots.
Yes, I love that.
Because it's easy, because when you're ready to go, you just get to go.
It's always worth it. It's so worth it.
I love taking the extra time.
I'm with you.
And anytime I'm driving someone who is riding with me for the first time, because I've lived in New York for so long now, some people have not ridden with me. Right. And I'm kind of internally watch this. I watch what I'm about to do.
You ready to see something?
And I'm going to say 9 times out of 10 they comment. And if they don't, I try to act like I'm not.
It wasn't even.
It's not fishing for it. But shout out to that man.
Yeah.
Because also the people who watch people while they parallel park, I think deserve the chair.
Oh my God, I'm so with you. Wait, and also giving you instruction, unless you're really needing it or asking for it.
Yes.
But I'm like, you're making it worse. Mm-hmm, you doing this or whatever you're doing.
And now I have an audience.
Now I'm
I don't
looking
need to
at
be
you.
watched.
I literally don't need to look at you.
Right.
You're the wrong person to look at.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at the goddamn street.
Yes. And the curb.
Yeah, the curb and the person behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and sorry to be this person, but it's always a man.
Oh, I mean... you're this
Imagine a
person.
woman-
Imagine. Have you
Imagine.
ever seen a woman just watching someone parallel park?
No.
I don't think I have. Not
It doesn't
one
exist.
time.
It doesn't exist.
And the person who complimented you was a man, right?
That's true.
So he has cleansed the sins
He's cleansed.
of all
Yes,
others.
totally.
He's cleared their slate, and I feel like so long as neither of us go into the world and encounter another man watching us park,
for the
sins
rest of our lives.
are atoned for of the men. Okay, well done. I want to give it. Can we please give it up
Can
for
we
Darcy's
please?
parking? And even come on, yeah,
So
this is an
many people.
active crowd. This is an active crowd. I beg them to make noise.
I'm gonna be like this unless I drink.
Okay, good. Because you don't want to hear the slurps in the podcast. People are watching podcasts now, Darcy.
Well, that's
how do you feel about an on-camera podcast? Be real.
okay. The real, I mean, okay. It has changed so fast.
The landscape.
The landscape. It really has. As two people who are on podcasts for years and who have their own podcast in the last couple years, it has changed so dramatically, so quickly. When I first started doing a podcast, I did 1 year of a podcast.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of the year, so when we were like doing I don't know, it sounds so businessy to say deal, but when we were figuring it out,
Yeah.
the producers really wanted it to be on camera. And I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a podcast is for your ears.
Yeah.
I felt so strongly about it. And in that year that I had the podcast, like every single podcast became video.
Yeah.
I was like, goodbye.
Oh no.
Like just swept out to sea. I like it better now because I think I'm getting used to it. And I'm like, I know this is video, so I put on a little mascara. You know what I mean? I wore a little bracelet.
I love the bracelet. And are those diamonds?
Wait, tell me if you ever do this?
Okay, tell me.
Okay. You know when you go to
They can still hear us.
This is strictly for basically actresses. Okay?
Okay.
You know when you go to an event,
Yes.
and your stylist styles you,
Yes.
and she gives you all this jewelry, and you have like a couple days before they pick it up again.
Yes.
Wear it.
Yes.
Just wear
it. You're in the in-between space.
Wear it places.
Oh, fun.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I know she's gonna probably pick it up tonight or tomorrow, so I'm just getting
Darcy.
my wearing.
See, I'm too scared. I'm scared. I'm like someone's gonna rob me in this moment.
Which is totally possible.
It's
But then you could also be like, I lost it at the Emmys or wherever you go.
Yes.
And then they'll be like, well, that happens.
yeah, because there is insurance. I discovered.
Yeah. Better than being like, I lost it on the way to a podcast.
Yeah, I lost it at the Emmys.
Yeah.
Well, it's an Emmy-winning podcast.
Yeah.
It's not, but,
if they can.
You never know.
Okay, so all that is to say, I guess I'm okay, here's the other truth about watching podcasts. I'm saying on a podcast that I've watched
Please.
with people that do podcasts
Yeah.
that people can watch.
Yeah.
And this is sort of like admitting my maybe like old ladiness, but I consume so much less podcasts now because I'm always like, oh, I should watch this.
Wow.
I should like watch. Okay, I won't listen to it on my walk or on my drive. I'll wait. This one's good. I'm going to wait until I get home and watch it. And then I like so rarely do.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm fascinated. I'm not mad at it. I'd love to hear more from the avid video watchers of podcasts because I'm like, you're watching a conversation happen. Like, it's like if you and I decided to go to coffee right now.
Right.
Like, would someone want to like properly watch it? It's really interesting.
But then
to me.
don't you feel like if you're not watching it, you're missing some joke or facial expression or something?
But I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
okay
I am
with
too.
missing things. Like, genuinely, I listen to podcasts when I'm in the shower. Can't do driving. I can't do the math. My brain can't compute.
Interesting.
Well,
you need music.
I need music or phone call.
Okay.
Yes.
I can totally I do podcast driving or walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if I'm like, again, actress talk. But if
Yes.
I'm like on, let's say,
Should we start a podcast called Actress Talk?
Actress talk? Yes, for sure. Like, you know how sometimes you're in a hotel for could be months on end and I get a little like stir crazy. And then it's like the second I wake up, I put a podcast on to be like my friend. I need to hear like a voice.
So this is important.
Yeah.
This is huge.
Okay.
I am like, okay, technology, it's changing the world, blah, 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 blah. It's happening fast. The podcast to be your friend is such a thing because I have felt that often
Yeah.
with podcasts I listen to. I will put it on being like, none of my friends are available to
Yes.
talk. And so like I'll put on a podcast.
Yes.
It feels like friends are over.
It feels
and then I
good.
judge myself and I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
This is that thing.
Is
This is like one step removed from the movie Her.
Right.
Where I'm like,
Oh my God, totally.
yeah. And then I get weird about
Where
it.
you're
But I
like,
was like,
"Good
but
morning."
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But
Yeah.
you're making me feel better because
Yeah.
it is low key. In getting ready, I listen to podcasts getting ready. I'm like, it's the thing I do. I'm like,
Yeah,
first thing.
me
And it's
too.
like, just so it feels like someone's here with me.
I'm like trying to justify it. Maybe I'm trying to actually do like I think it's okay, but why is it okay? It's like if you woke up and listened to like I'm trying to like rationalize it for like olden times. I'm like, would you wake up and your elders would tell you a story?
Oh, Papa. Good morning, Papa.
I'm trying to think
Tell
of like
me a story.
Then no, you just
I know. But also, too, I think sometimes when we're trying to be like, what does this look like in olden times that makes this then okay?
right.
It's sort of like, but we've got some things right over here on
Yeah,
this side.
totally.
I feel the need to justify things being like, yeah, but before it was like this,
Yeah.
and now this is just that version of it.
Right.
And I'm like, but we've improved some things.
Yeah.
And we don't give ourselves enough credit.
You're so right.
You know?
Especially lately. We're
Yeah.
down on ourselves.
Yes.
And I'm down on ourselves.
Yes.
But we are down on ourselves.
And it's not, we've got to do something about
Gotta
that.
do
I
something
think
about
we
it.
need to I think part of the problem is not celebrating ourselves enough.
I think you might be right.
and
Or maybe the wrong people are celebrating themselves.
I think that's it. That's it. And that's going to be the title of the episode. The wrong people are celebrating themselves. We figured it out.
Yes.
Okay, I cut you off before in talking about the thing
Okay.
you were originally going to say thanks
Okay.
to.
By the way, you didn't cut me off.
Okay. I didn't. Okay, thank you, Queen.
Okay. The other thing was just two sweet friends. Should I say their names? I'll say
Yeah,
I'll
say
say
their names.
Jesse and Katie.
Yes.
I was just like having a little blue day the other day, and they brought me over like a cinnamon roll.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I do know what you
Just
mean.
like a sweet move.
very, very sweet.
Also, I think, okay, going back to old lady talking about phone stuff, because we're so connected on our phone, it's so easy to, I was about to say I'm guilty of this. It's like not even guilty. It's like what I do with my friends is I'm like thinking of you, text. How are you doing? Do you want to hop on the phone? Things like that. But the idea of going to someone's house and like leaving them a thing, we're here if you want to talk, but no pressure. Like that type of move is, I feel like, rare and so sweet. And it really kind of moved me.
That is very sweet. And that does feel, I've been saying, let's bring back house hangs.
Yes.
I'm like, that feels so much better than and I love
God.
going out to dinner,
No,
to
but
be
I'm
clear,
with
but
you.
I'm
I'm
like,
with you.
come to the house.
I love
and
come
we
to the
don't have
house.
to do anything. You could just be at my house and we're kicking it and talking and it's easy. And so that gesture is so meaningful to me.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second.
Yes.
Because, okay, I feel like,
I thought you want to talk about the mic.
let's talk about
There's
this mic.
dust.
Can we talk about this mic for a second, guys? No,
Okay.
like I've been thinking about this and even talking about it with friends, this thing of like house hang, couch friends, TV friends. As we get older, it's all about the dinner or the breakfast, whatever, the
is,
restaurant
of
hang, which
course.
I love.
Sure.
I live for a
Same,
restaurant hang.
same.
But the couch hang and the house hang has become like, I guess maybe the older you get, the less you do that. And some of my, you think of some of your closest friends and you're like, oh, we're not like, could I sit on the couch and just chill with them? And I think like when I think of my closest friends, I'm like 100%,
Yes.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because your relationships, your friendships were only that when you were a kid or when you were a teenager or in college.
Yeah.
Also, SNL is funny because you have that, your dressing room, I'm sure, is
I know
very
my
much,
couch.
Yeah.
It was like, come hang in my
Right.
dressing room. We're gonna
Right.
hang in your dressing
That's
room.
it's
Yes.
so intimate.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it's so like I think I'm gonna like actively kind of push for that in my life more because I miss that.
Yeah. And also there's like you say, something more intimate about it, and it's so telling, even in like relationship, romantic, being able to be like, we are unstimulated here.
Yeah.
By all intents and purposes, and it's fine.
Yeah.
And it's cool, and
Yeah.
no one has to be talking, and that's, I feel like, such a sign of comfort and connection.
I totally agree.
And I want more of it. And like you said, love a restaurant hang. I love to try new restaurants. But when people come over and someone does something like that, like I'm just dropping this off at your house.
It's so loving.
It's so loving, and why does it feel? It feels so vintage.
It really does.
It just genuinely
totally
feels like
from another era.
Yeah. But it's
just
so
dropping a little.
Yeah,
like a little loaf on your door.
Yeah. I mean, I pseudo moved into my house. I'm not quite there yet.
I want to know.
My thing is like Fort Knox, because I have a gate that I keep locked because people kept coming up to my door, and I was like, and so I'm like, no, you can't just come to my door. Wait, neighbors, okay, but they didn't not to introduce themselves. Okay. It was always weird, and I was like, where's the pie? You can do this if you bring pie.
Yeah, you bring me something.
Or you can just say hi. Just wanted to introduce myself. I guess that's fine. But it's very like, wait, what?
That
you
is
have to
vintage.
like enter my Fort Knox gate and let yourself in. And so now I had Jimmy Falley come to my house, and he did send me a text the other day being like, I did send him the thinking of you text.
Yeah.
And he sent me a text back being like, I'm thinking of your house, the moat and the guard around it, and wishing I had one. And the fact that there's no doorbell out there.
Is that true?
Yeah, honey. So there's a defunct doorbell. The real doorbell is like, once I've let you in. It's really stupid. We need to fix it. Okay. But there's a doorbell once I've let you in the gate.
Right.
But I'm like, if I've let you in the gate, I know you're here. You don't need to ring.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
but
we
anyway.
need a doorbell on the outside.
But I don't, though. I kind of like that the doorbell don't work.
So basically, so someone coming to your house, you have to know they're coming. Mm-hmm. They have to have your phone number. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot about this that I like, because that means like wait, the word isn't loiter. What's the word? What is the word?
What's the word, guys? We need a fact check.
What's the word when someone solicitors? What's loiter? That's just hanging.
Loiter's
around?
hanging around.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there ever a sign that says like no loitering?
Yes.
But that doesn't mean come to that.
I've seen no loitering. Okay. Private property.
So basically, don't come and hang out in my but I don't want someone just being like, hey, we're selling, I mean,
anything.
I guess
you literally cannot
sign this,
because it was always weird. So now, and it's kind of annoying, I'm like, lock the gate behind me and then like walk up into the house, and I'm like, but I like it. I do like that.
Anything that makes you feel safe, I like.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that is a true friend. Yeah. You're a real one.
I really want that for you.
Thank you.
I want off mic and cam. I want to know like where and how and
okay.
Because I know it's such a project.
It is a project. The Renovation Nation. It's something. It's really something. Yeah. Wait, Darcy, you're from the Bay Area.
Yes. I'm from the Bay Area.
And for the people listening only, that is the sound of Darcy wiping the arm of the mic.
Just doing a little dust callback. It's dust free. Mine's dust free.
The dust is calling you. Mine is dusty.
Dusty. The T is that it's dust. Yeah. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from a town called Danville, which is like right next to Walnut Creek or Berkeley or this area.
I know the area code off the top of my dome.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm weird. I know area codes. I can say it, right?
Yes.
You don't feel uncomfortable?
No.
Because it's a whole area code. It's not 925.
Woo!
I just know area codes.
Why do you know that?
It's very weird. I don't know. It's a useless skill.
You know what's funny about 925 is it how does this even make sense? When I was a kid, it was 415.
Okay.
And then
that's San Francisco.
That's San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then it became 510, which I think is maybe like
East Bay.
Yeah.
Why do I know? I'm from Baltimore.
This is
to be clear.
This is Rain Man ass.
Yeah. We're going East Bay, Oakland.
I mean, I love this. I love that you know this. And then it became 925, which I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean over the course of my life, did the Bay Area get so many more people?
I think they got too many people.
Too many. Like that it needed. It's like, well, we run out of numbers. I don't know.
People sharing phone numbers. How do you feel about your phone number being shared without your permission, your express permission?
I kind of am like, huh.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess it depends on who it's with, but I am like, okay, you put us all on a text chain together.
That's
it totally different if it's like, oh my God, I can't believe we don't have each other's numbers or whatever. But if it is like introducing you to so-and-so or what, I'm like, or I don't know. Got your number from so-and-so.
See, I feel like, okay, can I tell you, okay.
That makes me feel like I need a Fort Knox.
Yes, a Fort Knox. I feel like, and I love you and allow me, that you do know, but no one wants to seem like an asshole. So it's like, Oh, it's just a little weird, but it's weird. I'm sorry, full stop.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
It's weird. You should ask people, guys.
Yeah.
I know I've already went on a rant about this, but I'm like, it's the weirdest thing. Where's the decorum?
Totally.
And
You're right. Someone sharing your number, you have to ask.
Yeah, it's no problem. And it's probably a yes, but ask.
Right.
It's not public. It's not public knowledge for a reason.
Right.
And I'd say this at any stage in my life.
Yes.
I'd say it at any stage in my life. And the difference between me and you is I'm like, I don't care who.
No. I like that you did that.
I'm like, could be name my favorite artist.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why did you give it? Like, who is out in the world just loose giving my number out?
All of a sudden, I'm like racking my brains for if I've ever done that. I'm sure I have. But I think I'm pretty safe or like protectee. And I think even if the person is like, hey, do you mind giving me so-and-so's number? Even before I would respond, I would go to that person.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. Darcy, but we're talking about all my high-level life things right now, and I'm here to talk about you, girl.
6 inches.
6 inches. Okay. Oh, good. That's who taught you that? Your producers?
It's on some podcast. But is that even 6 inches? I don't know. It's like that.
Big hand. 6. Oh, this. Maybe it's this.
Remember this move when you were a little kid? Like, nah.
Yeah, I do.
Kids are stupid.
They are dumb as hell. I was one. It's crazy. Been one. Okay, you were in the Bay Area.
Yes.
You moved to LA. Have you done any other city?
I have. Here's
Talk
what it
to
was.
me.
Bay Area. Went to school in Ashland, Oregon.
Okay.
So that's 4 years. Moved directly to New York City.
Yeah.
Lived there for 11 years.
Wow.
My whole 20s.
Yeah.
And then moved here.
When you moved from Oregon to New York, were the people you went to college with like, whoa, Darcy's taking a leap?
Some were.
Okay.
A couple gals moved with, we all moved together.
Okay.
Well, one of them did. Summer Day Ross.
Summer Day Ross. Okay.
Middle name Day.
That's
Summer
a beautiful name.
Yeah. Beautiful name, beautiful girl, beautiful dancer.
Beautiful gal.
Beautiful friend.
Well. Okay, beautiful.
So we moved to New York together, but there were a couple other people from our school that lived there. But yeah, I think Oregon to New York was a big move. But I sort of, I in high school, I was like dead set on going to college in New York. Like no question, that's where I was going to go.
Yeah.
And then when it became time to like, when do you submit for college? Senior year, right? Of course.
I think no, you have to apply junior
what hell?
year.
What
yes,
hell on
crazy,
earth?
yeah.
But around that time, all of a sudden, it was like something switched, and I got so, like preemptively homesick. I was like, it's too far. It's too far. It's too
wow.
far. And so I don't know what that was. It was like I was braver the younger I was.
Yeah.
So then Ashland, Oregon, Southern Oregon University has like a great acting program in Shakespeare. It's like a Shakespeare town.
Okay.
And we had gone there a few times in high school, and it was just like it was the, like, you know, when you kind of go, was that the right choice? I don't know, moving to New York, what did I miss out on? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it was great. It was the right choice. I didn't want to stay there longer than I did, but it was like perfect and a great education.
Okay. See, I love that.
I mean,
you're like, was that good? Did you buy it?
Do I believe that?
Does that sound? Well, I wonder, do you have siblings?
A bunch.
Many.
One older, two younger.
Okay. I have a bunch as well.
Yeah,
yes, exactly. But I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
Good job.
You know that? You know that?
Dinos.
Dinos, man.
I'm the second.
Okay. Only one in entertainment, are you?
Well, no. My brother's an editor, so that's like he's not on stage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
My brother edits animated movies and TV shows.
Oh,
Isn't that
cool. I think that is very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
And then like my dad is a music guy, so he was like always playing in bands and stuff, and would dabble in acting. Would dabble in like plays, like community theaters.
Oh, fun! Were you excited about that as a youth for him? Okay, you
totally.
Were
I think inspired. I was like, Dad can do it. I can do it. You know, like I remember seeing him in a play, and like a church play, and going, I want to say backstage, but that just means behind the church, I guess.
Yes.
and like lot. Right, and like watching them all kind of like put on their little makeup and like, you know, say like got your back or whatever, and I was in awe. I was just like, I would go, I don't think my other siblings would come to the play every night. I would like go to the play every night and watch it, and I have the kind of brain or like imagination where I'm like all consumed with it, you know? So I'm like going to a play. It still is like this, or a movie. I like can't think of anything else but what I'm watching. I'm like a little kid, like my brain overactive, or I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it was definitely like that, where I was like sitting on the edge of my pew, you know, and then anyway, so that was a little taste of like, I want to do this.
So then when you were like, I want to, then presumably study theater in college, your parents were supportive.
They were supportive.
Which is great.
They were.
Okay.
It's so funny, like my dad, not at all like a rewriting of history, but his you know, you only know what they presented you with. Yeah. So my dad is like, now he's like, there were times where I tried to kind of get you away from it.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you didn't. But and I was like, oh, I never felt that.
You're like, I was so oblivious to your vibes.
I think so. I think I was like, I was so, I know you wanted to study medicine, right?
I did study biology. I didn't want to.
Okay, you did.
But I did study biology.
So I never had that. I never had like another, like, if this doesn't work, or even like, oh, maybe I'm better at this. It was just like, once I realized you could do this as a job, I just couldn't think of anything else.
That's amazing.
So they were supportive and nervous, but supportive.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And then to go to Southern Oregon University, from there to New York, and you said this thing about not sure if maybe you should have gone straight to New York, what that might have afforded you. I interestingly have that sometimes about, I went to USC because I wanted to be an actor, but I was studying biology, whole family thing. I've said it a billion times. I shan't bore you.
Well, what if someone's
listening for the first time? Google.
Go back. Google one interview.
You know what? You just get tired of talking about yourself. I'm like, you want to hear this fun, interesting thing about me? That's
especially for the listeners that have heard it a million times.
I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, but if you don't know, Google it. Which is cocky to say, you'll find it. I've just said it so much.
Yeah.
But I did study biology, but I went to college here in LA, and after all is said and done, I mean, I'm still alive, but after college.
At the end of my days.
Like a dead person.
I know.
But I was like, I don't know if I needed to go to LA for college. Maybe my college could have been somewhere else.
Right.
I just thought I need to get to where the acting happens, even though I did none of it.
I felt the same way. I feel like I think it was fine that I didn't, but while I was in Oregon, I was sort of like, they're passing me by, you know?
Yeah.
Or like I always have had, do you have this, or did you have this, or do you still have this? Like, I would, as a kid, knowing that I wanted to be an actor, I would like compare my life to kids on TV, and I'd be like, wow, they're already on TV.
Well, yes. I had that. Yes. I'm like, the Disney dreams are dashed.
Exactly. Right. So I guess that's not going to happen.
I'm auditioning for SNL now because I'm not going to be a Disney kid.
Yeah, totally. So there were enough like things like I really held on to that, where I was like, I guess I'll never be Rudy Huxtable. But the college thing that came hardcore, where I was like, I fucked myself. Like I that would have been 4 years that I would have been that much further in New York. And it's like, no, in reality, like you're just, I don't know, let college be college.
I think so. I think that's good advice. And I think I wish I did let it be, but I would have maybe done it differently. I might not have gone to school in LA, maybe. Yeah. If I was sort of like, just take your time and let college be college, if I had that mindset. It all works out. It's worked out for you, if I may say. Pretty sure we're doing all right.
Yeah.
But it is an interesting thing where you're like negotiating and doing the math and like, oh, that's 4 years. I felt that way even then again about UCB, not realizing UCB was here during my whole college experience.
So then you're like, I could have been taking classes the whole time.
I could have been taking classes the whole time, and I would have been further along. And I would have.
I did the exact same thing with UCB, where it was like, a lot of people would take class one after another, and I would like take class and love it, and then I would like go do a play, and then come back, and everybody else was in like 2 levels ahead of me, and you know, but I would go do another play or whatever, and I would kind of what does self-flagellation mean? Does that mean you're like you're like naughty?
That sounds right.
Yeah, I would like say naughty.
Yes,
naughty. You're doing this wrong.
Yes.
But yeah, and then now we can say, now that we're 80 years old, we can be like, and it all worked out. But at the time, you just don't know. And also it's fun to play like sliding doors.
It is.
You know?
But then I'm like, is there a way? So I took a class in college called The Science of Happiness. And spoiler, the whole thing is that the people who are able to be present are the happiest.
Okay, right. Let me
People
think
who are
about
not
it.
focused on the
People
past.
who are able to be present. Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
So not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, who are just like, I'm here. It's now, it is well.
Yes, I'm
you
so
know,
into this.
yes. Did a whole semester, paid a lot of money for that. That's what that was. Could have put it in a pamphlet.
Yep.
So I just think that it's so easy to do the sliding doors thing for all of your life. You're like, no, if I had just maybe if and there's something to be said for being like, it's all working out how it's meant to. And
I subscribe to this. 100 billion%.
Yeah.
Like I don't really. I don't want to say I don't believe in regrets, but I think I don't.
I love this, as you say with a villainous laugh.
I'm like, I think. Do you have a regret? Like if someone was like, what's your biggest regret? I'd kind of be like, fuck you.
You'd beat them up.
But I mean, I'm sure you have like, oh, I wish I didn't say that thing to that person or whatever. But I think as far as like big old choices, you just gotta like, I think you gotta like own it, love it. I don't know. I really like this.
I do. It's good. No, it's good because I feel like if you're able to be present, you have truly unlocked a thing. That's what the whole entire course was.
Yeah.
I feel like it's what meditation is asking us to do.
Yeah.
So much of like self-helpy things is it's like it's be here.
Also, one of the reasons why you're such a good improviser and performer.
Oh, thank
right?
you.
Don't you
thank
think?
you. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
I think
it's such a big part of it.
It's a big part of it. I was a better person when I was doing improv regularly because I was just like, it's all good. It's going to be all fine because I'm in the practice of yes and all the time on stage. I'm like, bring that to life, no problem.
With you.
And I don't do it as much anymore.
Neither. I miss it.
Awful.
I miss it.
Yeah, me
we
too.
did for the listeners at home, watchers, we did a fun little week in Washington, D.C. a couple years ago.
Yes, Darcy.
Back when Biden was president.
Oh my gosh, at the
different
Kennedy
lifetime.
Wow.
At the Kennedy Center.
And my dog Chief came.
I love
brand new dog.
He was brand new.
He was brand new to my life, Chief.
That was just like a special little week. I don't remember what it was.
Yes, it was like almost. I did half a week. I know that with touring, I'm a little like enough after 3, and I think that about like 3 nights anywhere.
Yeah.
Low key, even on vacation.
Right.
Are you a good vacationer?
I think. Let's see. Good vacationer. I think I am, as long as it's like the way I want it to be. Oh my God.
And when you hear yourself,
you hear it.
But the thing about it is that. I agree.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I agree.
And I'm not even saying like, no, maybe I was about to say like, it's not even like a luxury snobby thing. But maybe that is also, I'm sure, part of it.
Yeah.
But it's like the way I want it to be. So like Jason, husband, and I went on vacation to Hawaii a couple years ago, and we realized after the first night of like eating out at the fancy restaurant that we were like, we don't want to do that again this entire time.
Great.
We want to order room service and play cards in our room every single night.
Oh,
it was so great. We would open the we were staying on the ocean, on the beach. So we just opened the doors and we'd put our little card table out on the porch, and we would like eat a burger or whatever and play cards and go to bed at like 9:00. That's what I mean. Like that you make the vacation what you want it to be, and then it's like great.
I understand. There's just no pressure to be following an itinerary. Totally. You can just fully listen to yourself and like, this is what I'm feeling right now. We're going to do that.
Right.
That's really nice. I got to get back to Hawaii.
I know, me too.
What are we doing? What are we doing
here?
There. We got to get well, here's the thing. The first time I went to Hawaii, which is the only time I've been to Hawaii, I was shocked by how far the flight was from here, because in my mind I had decided it was like a 3-hour flight. It's not from LA.
It's the same as to LA.
It is to New York. Exactly.
Yeah. How dare it?
Why would you be that far, girl? Get over here.
You're in America away from us.
Hawaii, you're with us.
You are part of us.
Girl.
Why are you so self-confident?
Get over here. Why would you be so far?
Come here, Hawaii. God damn.
We get it. You're prettier, whatever, but you can be with us.
Yeah, I like that place too. We got to get back there.
We should go.
Yeah.
At some point. Okay.
Let's go shoot something over there.
But you were shooting something somewhere beautiful. Dominican Republic.
Dominican.
You were in the Dominican Republic doing something shotgun
wedding.
I know these things because I auditioned.
Okay.
Not for your role.
Great.
No, don't worry.
Great.
We don't have no beef.
And also,
what if I
like,
brought you here to
I know,
confront
can
you?
I talk to you?
Can I actually want to talk to you?
I really wanted that role.
So there was in May 2020.
That would be a very funny podcast.
May 2023. I actually read for that.
I read for that. Did I get a call back? No.
No, nothing.
I was one of many.
Yeah. They said they were going in a different direction. And hello. Yes, you did that. That was really, that looked beautiful from a distance watching your stories.
You know what was like so great about that? It was, 21 or I feel like it was like, it was pre-vaccine. Mm-hmm. So it was a year into COVID. Mm-hmm. We went to the Dominican. I hadn't like had a meal with a new person in a year. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that.
Yeah.
It was like I hadn't gone, it was that fresh still. It was, just 1 year. So I hadn't like been to a restaurant. I hadn't made a new friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't just beautiful, fun. It would have been great no matter what.
Yeah.
But it was like this cast bonded so hard because of it. And this is the crazy thing. We lived in a house together. Oh. Maybe that was also a COVID thing.
Wow.
The nicest house you can possibly. It was like a hotel house, but it was. We ate every meal together.
Roommates.
Oh,
that's fun.
So it was really special.
That's so fun.
Yeah,
Darcy.
I wish you
I
were
could have been at the house.
I know.
What fucking bitch got my
I know.
role?
I do want to know.
I'm like, I don't remember.
I know. How
it was so funny. My manager the other day was like, "Yeah, you took a meeting for this movie." That did very well, some other thing. And I was like, no, I didn't. Right. This is yesterday. I was like, no, I didn't. I was like, I never met anyone about that movie. And he's like, yes, you did. And I was like, no, I didn't. And I'm looking in my email. I was like, I see no such thing. It had a different title than what it was when it came out. And then he's like, no, I know that this happened. And he's like, it happened March whatever of whatever year. And I was like, it's crazy how I truly have no recollection of said meeting.
Am I crazy that you kind of have to?
I think you do.
Yeah. Neither of us finished that sentence, but we know what we mean.
Yes.
You have to again, actors talk. Actors talk on iHeart podcast.
Okay, listen, think about it.
But it is like you kind of have to, with these meetings and auditions and reading for things, like you kind of have to flush it down the toilet of your mind a little bit. Otherwise it's like painful.
It is awful. What did you do for yourself after auditions? Like, or when you were not in the working phase?
Yeah.
Especially then.
Okay.
Like post-audition, do you throw away sides? Are you like hopeful and holding on to your sides?
Oh my God, I'm such a hopeful.
Actors talk.
Hopeful. I'm such a holder on to.
Okay.
Even to this day.
Yeah.
In fact, I got, like news back on a movie yesterday that they're like going, wait, do you want to hear the line?
Yes.
We think Darcy is a queen. We think Darcy is a queen. But this isn't the right thing. But I don't think this is the one.
Okay. And so, okay, what?
And I was like, I'm going to throw these sides away.
Yeah. But also at least make it connect. Because what a start. We think Darcy is a queen. But this isn't her kingdom.
Right. Exactly. If you're going to use the metaphor.
I'm like, go all the way. Why'd you drop off there? But okay.
There's like the Zoom audition.
Absolutely not.
Oh, not for you.
I can't do that. I don't even understand.
Would you prefer a self-tape to a Zoom?
I don't want to do either.
So like,
is that why I'm not working?
But I'm with you. Like in person, again, for watchers and listeners at home, the options are basically like you send in a tape of yourself that you made yourself. Mm-hmm. You Zoom with a casting person and you do the scene, or you go into the room. Mm-hmm. And since COVID, it's become mostly not in the room.
Yeah.
But I can count how many self-tapes I've done. I hate them like the devil.
Yes.
And so Zoom has become like, I'm actually really into that.
You figured out Zoom. I need to talk to you about your Zoom technique.
I will, actually.
Because I just don't understand. I'm like, so where am I supposed to be looking? Into the lens?
Yeah.
Into you in the screen? I'm making eye contact with the lens? I don't understand. So I'm looking
One
at the...
person told me the lens, so I did that. And I was like, this is
Someone told me the lens as well.
No,
and I was like,
look at
wrong.
The person you're doing it with.
Okay.
Because also, then you can, like, that's... No, I mean, this is the whole thing. Oh my God, actors talk.
Actors
down.
talk. Okay.
But like, this is the whole thing that I hate about self-tapes is that you're acting with like no one. You're acting with like your friend's voice that you're like, be quiet.
Yes,
Don't
and I've acted with friends who are on FaceTime, Zoom. Yes, with me. It's stupid.
So you're not actually, you're acting in like such a bubble.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Zoom, if you're looking down the barrel, you're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
If you're looking at your reader, your person you're doing the scene with,
Yeah.
you can at least like use our skills, which is listening and reacting.
Yes. My internet's not strong enough for a Zoom
I know,
audition.
it's scary.
I just want to say
Just
that.
bring us into the goddamn
I'm like,
room.
just get me in the room, honey.
Or offer only.
Oh, offer only. What are we talking
make
about?
the audition.
I'm sorry.
Like Ego said,
The Good
Google
Place,
it.
Barry, A League of Their Own, and Sunny Nights, and Shotgun Wedding. The resume is resume. Give my girl a job. Offer
Auditioning
only.
down.
I need to be your agent. Offer only. Do you know who the fuck she is? All of a sudden you stop getting jobs because your agent is awful and aggressive. And then I get them. So I was
all part of the plan.
And also, I want us to do something together because
too.
we're going to make it happen. It's going to happen. You just worked with Sherry Cola.
Yeah, and so did you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, but I feel like everyone just worked with Sherry Cola because Sherry posted something else again today. And I was like, girl, is she never not working?
Take a day at home.
Take a
Sherry.
day of rest. The Sabbath.
Okay, so today is March 3rd.
Yes. Yes.
And yesterday,
Okay.
a show that Sherry and I did together called Wild Vacation Rentals
Okay.
on HGTV came out.
Okay. Okay. What's this?
Did you know this?
I did not know this. Why didn't anybody tell me?
No, I didn't even say. I'm dropping it now.
No, okay. Wild Vacation Rental. Because I saw you guys were bopping around.
bopping.
And I was like, they live together now?
I know.
You and Sherry, though. I
Yes.
was like, I want to be where they are.
I know. I wish
rarely
you
have
were.
FOMO.
Oh my God! Wait. I wonder. I'm like already. I am already seeing a season 2 where we have guests.
Fun.
We
Please.
should. It was really fun. It was. We went to so many different states and we stay in rental properties that are like, I would say crazy is not quite the right word, like unique.
Yeah.
Like we stayed in a cave.
Okay,
like
I don't want to be on
No,
season
it was
2. Okay.
gorgeous. A gorgeous like luxury cave.
Okay. It was beautiful.
We stayed in like a little potato house. That's right. It's called a potato. We stayed in like a missile silo. These are all like, they're all well done, like beautiful, rentals.
Yes.
But there's not one single normal house. Everything
Okay.
is like wild.
Did you have a favorite house?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say? Is that spoiled?
well, actually, I guess I'm not allowed to say because the show we do like pick our favorites.
Oh, okay. Then don't say.
We stayed at a place with like an animal sanctuary where like animals would come up to you, like an ostrich or a goat or whatever.
Oh.
We stayed in a couple of missile silos. Truly, the potato was amazing. Like a tree house, a couple different tree houses. Most of them were amazing. Like a couple you were kind of like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But everything was at least like very unique and cool. And and as you know, Sherry is just like such a fun person, and it was so fun to do with her and very small crew. And it was one of those ones where when we all like the first couple of days as we were starting out, we were kind of like, what is this?
Yeah, not sure what exactly.
Driving for 4 hours.
Okay.
And then like very quickly it was just like, oh, this is a really nice moment in my life, like to be traveling with these people.
Do you get the sad like post camp, like end of camp feeling with every production?
Even
a lot of times.
Even when I want to go home, or even when I'm like, I think my brain has trained itself to be like, you're done now. So I do have the feeling of like, it's time to go home. Mm-hmm. But I do get a little blue and also a little untethered, where you're kind of like, where am I? Who am I? Where do I live? What is my life?
What a strange thing.
Yeah.
So Good Place though was the first big one, right? You, I feel like, told me a little bit about your test once. You messed up in your test.
Good memory.
I have my memory, I don't mean to gas myself. Yeah. Sick fucking memory. But when I meant sick, I didn't mean it like sick, how these people say sick. I meant it like it's twisted sick.
Right. You have, that's such a,
it's weird.
Never lose that.
Thank you. I'm going to try to hold my hand. Actor talk. Yes.
Yeah, there was, so there was, a bunch of auditions to play Janet, and then the test is like a different thing.
Yes.
Where a test is like there's other people in the room, and it's just more serious. You're like, you see who you're up against. There's a couple, other actresses that are up for the same role. You've all signed a contract. It's very It's a mind fuck. It's
Yeah.
actually like messed up.
It's messed up.
Yeah.
It's really evil what
It's
they
evil.
do
Yeah.
to us to try to get jobs.
It's like some old fashioned.
Yeah.
It's like old Hollywood. Like we're gonna break these actresses
How do we make
down.
you feel as
exactly.
uncomfortable as possible?
Yes.
Then what do you do?
So anyway, we did the scene, and there was like a pretty long monologue, and it was like going well, and then I was feeling good, and then I botched the lines up, and had that second where you're like, do I start over? Like, what do you do in this moment? And instead, thank you to UCB gods, I was able to like, this is a weird little brag, able to just use it, right? To comment on it in character. And which, you know, like it worked in the moment. I'm like, I don't know if that's the advice I'd give anyone, but it was like, you know, in character talking about how I messed up and getting back into it, and it made them laugh. And afterwards I was like, I do think that helped me get the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
Did you in real time, so you leave the room, were you like, okay, I messed up, but I think that went well?
Yes.
You felt that? Okay, cool.
But I also was like, I didn't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I felt that every time that I auditioned for Janet, where I was like, I know I didn't get it, but that felt really good. You know, like I absolutely didn't get it, couldn't get it, will never get it.
Yeah, okay,
But
protection.
Yes.
Okay.
But that felt good. Like that couldn't have felt better.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool looking back on it, because it was like, oh, it did work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we are doing actor talk. It's
I
fine,
know.
and we've submitted to it. We'll stop commenting on it, except for no, we won't.
Yeah,
but
we never will.
do you the feeling of like, I don't know, the like, I don't really care. Maybe I don't care, and this isn't going to go my way, and like I just screwed up, and now I'm going to use it in character, and this is not in the script, and we're all here to say the lines in the script. Do you think like having that energy though, and that vibe of like I don't care is helpful to you in booking? Like when people say bring yourself to the role, do you think they're trying to see improv? Do they think like how do you take any of that?
I think
What a nothing
no,
question,
it's
but
like,
there's something
There's
there.
something.
Okay,
It's not nothing.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, and you answer it too, because I'm like, I think it does. Maybe like a full on I don't care is probably not so helpful, but sort of I think that the taking yourself too seriously and too desperately is a turnoff.
Yeah.
Whether people know it or not. Like whether the person you're auditioning for or whatever it is, interviewing with, whatever it is, like whether you know it, whether they know it, there is something I think that is like repulsive a little bit.
Yeah. I think that's accurate.
Maybe.
I've been on the other side of having to like say, yeah, you're the person for this job.
Yeah.
And anytime someone is too eager beaver,
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this energy? It's actually almost offensive.
Right.
I was like, it's so disingenuous and it's weird and it's making me uncomfortable.
And
it's
it
intense.
makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of like, well, now I'm thinking about, do I want to like do this project with this person that's going to bring this energy, which they probably wouldn't even do. It's because they're in the craziest situation, which is that they have to like sing for their supper or whatever.
Yeah.
It isn't right.
Yeah, it's messed up.
It's not good. It's really bad.
It's messed up.
Yeah.
But then do you like that moment because you did the improv because you messed up when testing for Janet? Do you then try to take that energy, that thing? Has any part of you been like, that's the thing that helped me get the job, and so now I want to take it into my other auditions?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But it is also so funny to think like, if I like purposely messed up now going forward, you know what I mean? If I was like purposely like, okay, fuck up and then fix it.
And
then
and that becomes your Hollywood reputation. So she's going to come in here, mess up a line in the middle, watch and improvise.
But I have heard a couple stories about two actors in particular.
Okay, two
that did that type of thing, like did something that in the moment was like a off track, and it worked, and so they did it every time, and both of them got caught. I want to tell you.
Oh, tell me off camera. Maybe you say it on camera for the Substack. Okay. There is no Substack.
Okay,
but
for
soon.
the Substack. Wait, I'll even like one to one it. I'll change what the story is. Okay, so one person,
yes,
would come into auditions. I'm gonna make this up on the fly.
Okay.
And I was gonna say burp, but that's not quite right.
Take your time.
Like
take your time. Take your time.
Like,
take your time.
Or sit on the floor. Yeah, that's what they would do. They'd come in and they'd sit on the floor. Okay. And they'd like really kind of put people like, oh, what's happening? And they'd be like, you guys come sit on the floor too. Okay. So let's say that's what it was.
Yes.
And then they did that every time. And then someone was like, I like the way that person sits on the floor. And they were like, oh, they sat on the floor with me too.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay.
And then another person went into an audition and was like, I'm going to go hard on this one. And was like, I'm so sorry I'm late. My mom just died. Okay, again, I'm making this up.
Okay, yeah.
And then it worked. The person got the role. And then this person did that again numerous times until their agent was like, you have to stop saying that. It's like gotten around that you keep saying your mom's died. Anyway, that's pretty funny, right?
Okay, that is funny.
Do you wish I was telling you the real stories and the names?
I do, but we're going to get Substack.
I don't really know what Substack means. Is it like a journal?
It's like you're going to want one. Just know that you're going to want one.
Is it like a Tumblr?
It's like yes, it's like it could be a newsletter. It's like a Tumblr. It's giving.
I respect anyone that has a Substack, but whenever they're like, check out my Substack, I'm like, I'm blind.
I can't see. I can't see.
So sorry that I'm just blind.
I literally can't read.
I literally don't have eyes right now for this.
For Substack?
For some Substack.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's funny, Darcy. I do wish you were telling me. I like to tease things that we won't say on air because I want people to feel part of our conversation.
I know.
I would like to tease them and say they're going to go on a Substack one day.
Someday.
A
Substack could be your book. It could be called My Substack.
Have you written a book?
God, no.
Thank you.
Write a book?
Which
Ew.
I'm going to do that.
But I do read a lot of, this is so like, not even pathetic, but it's like, why do I refuse to enrich my brain with something worthwhile? I read so many actor memoirs.
Oh, but you like what you like.
I know, but read about a war once. You know what I mean?
Here's my thing about a war is I believe you. I believe it happened.
I don't need to know.
I don't want to know what they were eating. I don't want to know what they were eating.
I've watched movies.
I hate that happened.
I'm so sorry.
And I'm sorry. And I'm glad we've moved forward to here.
So, yeah. But I like when it comes to podcasts, I'm listening to my dumb, funny friends make jokes.
Yes.
And when it comes to books, I'm reading about actors.
Do you listen to any self-help ever?
I really don't.
Okay.
And I know that like I've been I've realized that it's like it either works for you, it either speaks to you or it doesn't. Because I have a couple friends that are so into self-help and I've sort of like perused and I'm like, this isn't speaking to me.
It's not, you're not vibing with it.
But then I'm like, think of the help that I'm not getting.
And then you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I should get it. Something. You're doing okay by my metric.
Okay.
What do I know?
Do you read a lot of self-help?
Yeah. One of my favorite books is The 4 Agreements.
Okay, so this is what I was about to ask you. Is this what, if I were to read anything, could it be this?
I would say read that, knowing that when you open it, the first time, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's like Toltec wisdom, and I was like, it's going to be so deep and profound, but it's actually very accessible.
Okay.
And I think I enjoy how simple and in some sense rudimentary it is. I think that's actually like, that took me aback initially, and I was kind of like, oh, whatever. But it's good. It's one of my favorites.
That's like the best ad for this book.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks.
Great. I'm like, great, I will understand it.
Yes, I think I'm a fan of it.
The 4
agreements. Okay, there's 4 agreements. My favorite of the agreements, not that one is supposed to have favorite agreements. You're supposed to kind of do all of them.
Right.
But is don't take anything personally.
Okay, cool.
Which is, it's going to unlock something for you, Darcy.
Do you want to tell me the 4 agreements or do you want,
or
is it like a spoiler?
No, I'll tell you. Okay. The first agreement is be impeccable with your word, which is not what you think it means. Okay. But be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Never make assumptions, and always try your best.
Incredible.
Never try more than your best. Again, you read it.
Okay.
You don't have to try more than your best.
Like
100%. Don't say you gave it 110.
Right.
Don't ever give it 110.
Right. Okay.
Give 100. Be cute. Cutesy. A cutesy 100.
Just a little 100.
Yeah, you don't have to do too much.
This is great.
And your best is different every day. But whatever, you're going to read it.
I love this.
Or you can listen to it.
Yeah, I like that.
If you want to do that. Do you do audiobooks?
I do.
Yeah.
And I had like guilt about it until one smart person was like, don't have guilt about it. And I was like, okay.
Okay, great. Easy. That's all it takes is the one person. Okay, Darcy, this is time for a segment called That's Nice, But What About Me?
Okay, great.
Okay, Darcy.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to know from you, because I feel like your expertise here. The vacation thing you said.
Right.
How do you decide when, where, and how long?
Okay.
I struggle with vacations.
Okay.
And I'm so particular, so it's like I need to have a method.
Okay. So I think you have to like ask yourself some questions. And one of them is what is your perfect like companion on a vacation? Is it a sibling? Is it a best friend? Is it a group? Is it a lover? Like what and it can be as real, like there's no right answer. What do you want to see the world with? Like what makes the most sense to you?
Okay.
And then I think you know yourself, and you've said this today, that about 3 days and you're good. And not that a vacation can't be longer than that, but you probably know I don't need to do 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, correct.
I think it's like, okay, but the other thing is, I don't think we're taking enough vacations.
Yes.
I think we're like, it's so hard to let yourself do it. And it's such a luxury, and it's so not necessary that it's like, I'll do it later.
Yeah.
Or like, there's this perfect week. No, actually something came up. I'll just do it later.
Yeah.
But I think, I always say in this
You're
moment.
going to say right now to me, and then you move
then
on
maybe I'll
and
say it
continue
again.
to say it.
Like when I think back on my life, the best memories of my entire life are from a vacation, like a family vacation or with Jason or with friends or whatever. Like it really demarcates. Wait.
Oh, yes.
It like breaks.
They say yes.
It breaks up your life in a way where you're like, it's such a memory. It like breaks up the maybe like monotony or it just it like, I feel like it expands us.
Yeah.
You know, seeing new things and like being out of your comfort zone and
Yeah.
And okay, so is this helping at all?
It is helping, because I'm thinking like what I'm hearing. You're like, okay, is there anything I'm making this shit up on the fly? I don't
What
believe in
I always
anything I'm
say
saying. What I always say, girl. No, it does, because again, extra talk.
Yeah.
Life just keeps lifing, and then it's like, oh, this thing is going to shoot here, and this is going to do this, and I'm so grateful for all of it. But if you don't go, oh my goodness, I booked a trip to insert location well in advance, it just doesn't happen. And you look back at the year, and you're like, why am I so burnt out, and why am I so tired?
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I've lost the light in my eyes, and I'm like, I haven't taken any time off. And so
well, I think also Actor Talk, we tend to look at these little jobs in foreign lands as like, well, I did get to go to the Dominican or Australia or Pittsburgh or whatever.
Shout out.
You know, like I did get to go to that place this year or this whatever. Like you kind of can I did get to travel, or we travel so much, but that ain't.
That's not.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's time off.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and now you know what you said about like planning it a year in advance?
Yes.
I feel like that is important, and also the idea of being flexible in a way where you're like, holy shit, this month is actually pretty clear. What if I take those 3 days in the middle of the month? You know, like
that I had
in
earlier
2 weeks
planned for.
from
Yes,
now.
and exactly.
I mean,
I know.
Not that it's that easy.
You know, I struck while the iron is hot. Is that's the expression?
Depends on where you're going after.
I struck while the iron was
is
hot.
hot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And I booked a trip
That was
somewhere. Struck
Yeah,
while
you struck while the iron was hot.
Struck what?
Does that
What
kind of
are we
just mean, like,
talking about?
It's like I took advantage
strike
of my
while
opportunity.
the iron is.
Yeah.
I understand that, but strike while the iron is hot.
Okay, so let's see. Like let's.
The iron's only cooling down if you unplug it.
Wait, hold on.
So-
I don't think it's that kind of iron. Is it? No, it's like I think it's like iron, the metal iron, like an iron.
And then what are we
rod.
striking in
Maybe
this-
it's like fire. You know where they're like welding. Oh yes, that's what it is. Imagine.
No, I will not imagine, and I'm not. I will not be imagining a single thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do handiwork.
but
Okay,
also,
no, I'll imagine.
Okay,
what?
okay, wait.
What do you
It's
want me
like
to-
that rod of iron that needs to be like shaped into a, let's say, a crowbar. That's just
a crime.
and you have to strike it while it's hot to shape it into that.
Oh.
But also, I think we can make yours work, which is like strike the shirt while the iron is hot. I think that's also right.
Thank you. That is right.
Because if you're not going to unwrinkle a shirt with a damn cold iron.
You're not.
Okay? And everybody knows that.
Thank you, Darcy, for having my back. I'm also like, wow, a lot of iron iron analogies,
Okay.
metaphors, turns of expression,
Yeah.
turns of phrase.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What's another one?
Iron sharpens iron, which makes sense to me.
Oh my God, I don't even know that one. Although it makes sense to me too.
Iron sharpens iron.
Is it you kind of be like, well, iron sharpens iron.
Well,
When would you use it?
It's to be like, that person's really smart and good at their job or something, and it made me thus then smart and good at my job.
Well,
I spent a lot of time with Darcy, and iron sharpens
Oh,
iron.
cool. I
feel
love
better
that.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I like that one makes more sense to me. But
Yeah.
we've all learned today, and that's the purpose of the pod.
So there's iron.
Yeah.
There's iron. And then
And
there's like iron.
Iron tablets. Because a lot of
iron.
women are anemic. I was one.
I'm cold.
I'm so cold all the time because I was anemic.
I was anemic too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God,
And we have
little green pills?
Yes, and we have gray sweaters on. And we almost wore the same outfit
I
today.
know.
Oh, Darcy, what a treat. But we have to help someone else.
Okay.
A listener.
We're ready.
Hey, Ego. My name is Kate, and I have a question for you and your guest. I have a dog that I bring to my local dog park every day. And when my husband comes, he's very social. He talks to everyone there. But when I go by myself, some of these people think I also want to have a 15-minute conversation with them. And
I already know the
let's
answer.
just say I don't.
Great.
So do you have any tips for
Yes.
how to respectfully get out of a conversation that you are not interested in having?
Yes.
Thank you.
What's her name again? Kate?
Kate.
Kate, just wear earphones. Just wear earphones.
Yes.
Listening to something or not. Just put on the big ones.
Big
Not the
earphones.
little white, not the little tiny boys.
Big overhead.
The big ones.
Big overhead. You know, I was doing that for a week this summer. 'cause
Okay.
I was
You
like,
mean to
this
try to not
to try
talk
to
to
not
people?
talk because I'm like my walks sometimes
Yeah.
are, though it's New York City, are because I need to feel air on my face and decompress and kind of go off into a
Yeah.
far distant land. And I'm gonna tell you what about them big headphones. All it did was make people be like, "Hey, more." That's why I did it for 1 week.
Do you
More
feel
than
like
my
it drew attention?
yes,
What the
the attention
hell?
was drawn, and I was like, "No, wrong." I was like, "This is the wrong."
The idea of making someone go, excuse me, I'm like, I would be mortified.
I would too, but you'd be surprised people are not. But I do think the big headphones are a good fix. I'm hopeful for Kate at the dog park. I also think it's funny to be like, that person never had headphones on at the dog park before, and then they come.
Yeah,
and
all
it's
of a sudden.
Was it me? Was it me trying to talk to Kate
Isn't it
about?
so funny that her, just the idea that her husband's such a social butterfly, and she, I mean, that does, I think opposites attract. It's so
Yeah.
cute to think that like he does that work.
Yeah.
But when she's there alone, she's like, oh no.
Oh no, please.
I mean-
don't talk. I think the headphones are an awesome fix.
And then what else? Like, I guess.
A book.
For sure.
book.
Oh, God, people are dumb.
I know people will be like, "What are
But
you
a
reading?
book.
What are you
Right,
reading?"
right.
Oh no.
I mean, you could pretend, this is psychotic, but I'm like, you could pretend to be on a phone call
The entire time.
What are you going to be?
Why does she have to
Uh-huh.
do all that work?
I
That's
know.
not fair to
Right.
Kate. Be like, I'm gonna hold a phone.
every like 30 seconds to go,
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
with you mean with the little ones?
I guess
If
so.
Kate went,
or
with the
even
little-
holding a, no, that's scary because then they'll see the background. Okay, and then I guess the other thing is to be honest, but I don't recommend.
I can't. I don't think I could dare
don't-
be like, I really don't want to talk.
That's crazy.
That would be insane.
I'm sorry, I'm not as social. I'm sorry, I'm an introvert.
Yeah, that's
No.
People don't. Extroverts don't know how to take that kind of
Yeah,
feedback. By
yeah.
the way,
Kate-
by the way, extroverts can be violent.
Yes.
I have to say. Are you an extrovert?
Yeah.
you are.
But I
think
love alone
within
time.
reason.
Yes, within reason.
I think you might be an ambivert girl.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
It's a little mix of both.
I
little
love being a mix
intro,
of both.
Intro, extra.
Yes. I'm bi.
Yeah, you're bi.
I really think that, yeah, because I really like alone time.
That got me good.
I really like to sort of, but you know what I love? I love saying, I love like, it's almost humiliating. I love striking up a conversation with somebody in line.
Really?
And my husband hates it. He's an introvert.
Okay.
My dad and I are both like, if you're about to get, I don't mean like, where are you from at
Yeah,
all. I just mean like, just saying something to your neighbor in line.
Yes.
I love it. It feels so good.
Wow.
Is that
It's
insane?
It's not insane, and we love you for it and support you at this podcast.
It makes me feel crazy because
No,
I
no.
can see it from the outside.
It's good. I think those people. Oh, no, I think those people. I think those people are good. They're important. They're necessary to society. I value them from time to time. I have become so introverted post-COVID.
Yeah.
Post SNL, where I like exerted so much energy being hee hee ha ha goofy
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time.
You, like,
I'm so
don't
I'm
look
so
at me.
like I live in Fort Knox.
Yes.
Remember? And so I used to be a talk to every stranger all the time, energized, but like with age and the COVID and all the other things I've said, I'm like, I've gotten like, we don't have to be talking all the time.
Totally.
But I like that.
But
I like
guess
that you're like that.
when it comes to my ambivert,
ambivert,
I it's so on my own terms because as you're saying that, I'm like half the time I don't want to talk to anyone, and I don't want anyone to talk
respect.
to me.
See, I resonate there because I'm like sometimes I'm like let's all talk, and then when I shut down, I'm like everyone read the room.
Exactly, I shut down. Like the idea of I'm like I would never talk to someone next to me on a plane.
Yeah.
But it's like the quick little like in line.
The line thing. If I were victim.
Yeah, I know.
Just kidding. No, if I was on the receiving end of the line thing, it would genuinely just depend on the mood I'm in because I actually could think it's like nice.
Right.
And when I can see that someone has struck up a conversation that like absolutely didn't need to happen, I'm like, that's really cool that's how you are.
Right.
I actually think it's cool.
Can I just be one step clearer?
Yes.
I would never, I mean this, it's not a conversation. I don't know what the need is. It's like, it's almost like I want to like compliment your nails.
Yes. Thank you.
And maybe we have like one more sentence.
And then we're done.
But I'm not asking your name, sex, location.
Okay.
I
not
don't want
AOL chat room.
Anything more. It's like I want to be like, oops, you dropped your hat.
Yeah.
Like have a good day.
Yes. Okay, that's it.
Right?
You just want your friendly spirit.
I just want and yeah,
friendly
I just want
energy.
to kind of like connect with a person for a second.
Okay.
Huh.
And I'm okay with that. And I support it. And I think it's good. People like that do make the world go round. It's when it's like aggressive and demanding of someone's full energy and that they be on. And I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to say your hair is beautiful. And I'd be like,
fuck you.
Yeah, what? You're joking.
Yeah,
You're actually evil.
Yeah, totally. Ambi.
Yeah, Ambi. Okay. Oh my goodness, Darcy, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
I love you, girl.
I love you.
I like am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I have to say I was in the room for Lisa.
Oh, you were?
That first time you did it.
Oh.
And it was, I'm like I love you so dearly, but I'm also such a huge fan of you. And that was like, I had like tears in my eyes. So much pride.
Thank you.
And just watching you like, the second I saw you at UCB, I was like star, and then getting to like watch the world see that has been like so rewarding as your friend.
Thank you, Darcy, so much. And before we go, because we're saying sweet things, is we did a show at the Inner Sanctum, rest in peace, UCB Sunset. It's my first time I met you, that show. And it was like some kind of strange, if it was in an Inner Sanctum, it was a strange show. But
Inner Sanctum.
we were performing together and you were like, get out there. And that sticks with me all the time. Like, not in a mean way, in the most supportive, because I didn't know everyone else. It was like more senior
I feel like I remember that it was
and
like,
it was so loving and kind. And that's when I think about you. I think about the support and kindness in that moment, sincerely.
That's a sweet memory.
Yeah, it's a very sweet memory.
Well, great. Okay, we love each other.
We love each other, and that's the end. That's the end of Actor Talk.
And this is Actor Talk.
Yeah. Thanks, Darcy.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my goodness, that was my conversation with Darcy Carden. We're going to call it Actors Talk. Actors Talk. You didn't sign up to hear Actors Talk, but you heard Actors Talk. I found it very fun and enjoyable. If you want advice from me and my next guest, please call me and leave a message. 502-849-3237. 502-849-3237. 502-849-3237. Brain short-circuited right there. Oh, it's because I wanted to say THX dads. Anyway, you get the picture. Call us. Leave a message. We'll try to help you. Thank you for listening. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thanks, Dad is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart Podcasts. I'm your host, Nwodim. Our producer is Kevin Bartelt, and our executive producer is Matt Apodaca.